us, please. Separate your feet. Turn your toes outward. Place your hands behind your back. Don't move. You're under arrest. Do you understand?
Yes.
And then come close so you can see these hands. Control the elbow first. And prioritize defending yourself, not apprehending them. Okay? So here. So she can't turn towards us. Protect our being on the back. You got that? Okay. So here first, then come down and get the sankyo and turn it down just enough to bring more weight towards her heels. You're going to lose sankyo the more you bring it towards her body. So off, okay? Got it? All right. And again, don't prioritize the apprehension. Prioritize that, so here, grab in front like you're preventing her escape. And turn towards us, Virginia. You see? Okay. And prioritize controlling the back position. Turn towards us. Okay. You see that difference? Okay. Now do it again. Ma'am, go ahead and turn around for us, please. Separate your feet. Point your toes outward. Place your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do not move. Elbow. Sankyo. Down with the palm and off her person. Not so much that she starts falling on you, okay? Just heel weighting her, okay? All right. Okay. Ma'am, go ahead and turn around for me, please. Thank you. Separate your feet for us. Point your toes outward. Place your hands behind your back. Ma'am, you're under arrest. Please do not move. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. So you can see that we have the sankyo. So if she starts moving, we'll point the palm down and just sit her on her butt. Okay? Get her in this position at disadvantage. Okay? Let her back up. Same control points, right? But we're going to lose the elbow when we go to handcuff, right? And now all I have is this hand, and she can turn towards me first of all, you see? And she could just forcefully, she could use her legs to walk and yank that hand out, you see? It's just my grip, okay? So, what we're going to do instead is we're going to use controlled maintenance here. So you're going to take over my elbow hand. Go ahead, go inside, and I'll hand the elbow to you. Now, once you have the elbow, that's when I can let go of this, okay? So keep this all tight on her. So you're protecting the turn, so try to turn towards me. Do you see? Try to turn towards her. There you go. And then try to move. Okay? You see that? Okay, so now I can take the hand out. And now I can go to the two-man cuffing. Boom. Okay? Do you see how that works? Okay. Okay, so at this point, for some reason, you have me thinking you're higher risk. Okay? So we're going to see position and disadvantage, right? Position disadvantage is moving her away from her maximum offensive potential. Okay? One of the ways of doing that is controlling their height and their mobility. Ma'am, go ahead and have a seat on the ground for me, please. Cross your ankles, extend your legs. Place your hands in your lap. Don't move, do you understand? Okay? What this position does is it's very hard for her. It's tilting her pelvis up. So it's very hard for her to control her balance. So if I have you open your legs, maybe even bend your knees, you see, and then she can give more resistance here like that, okay? So you'll go back into the position, and this tilts her pelvis up, and it's much easier. And we're going to go to the back eventually, because that's where our position of advantage is, okay? So at some point, we know we're going to arrest this person, and we'll make our way. We'll give whatever signal we want, and we're going to go around her. And you will repeat the same process. Okay? Ma'am, go ahead and put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Do not move. Do you understand these orders?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go in, secure the elbow, get the sankyo. When we're ready, you're going to do the cuffing, okay? I'm going to move into this position again. And when I'm here, I have this head control here, do you see? I'm very tight to her, all right? Again, try to turn towards me, and you'll see you're controlling. Try to turn towards her, and you're controlling. And then we can take advantage of that pelvis, do you see? By taking her to more position disadvantage. Got it? All right, so not like this. You're tight grappling. All right, you go ahead and get the cuffs. Good. And then every time you handcuff, before you let go of the hands, hold the hands, please. You're going to check that lower back for any kind of weapons. Okay? All right. Okay, so in this case, I got a higher risk that I sense in you. For example, like a high-risk traffic stop. Okay? You would have your car's positioned, right? And you would have your various assignments in this. And somebody would be giving you voice commands. And what they're going to do is they're going to bring her away from the known and into the known that we are controlling. They're going to bring her back to us and eventually hand her off to a handcuffing team. So at first, I will duplicate the one that's giving voice commands up here, and then eventually I will be part of the handcuffing team, okay? So those voice commands would be something like exit the car, go ahead, face away from us, put your hands up above your head, follow my directions, do you understand? If you follow my directions, I can guarantee your safety. I want you to get down on your knees. Lay down, We're going to continue to seek this position of disadvantage concept. So that is move her away from her furthest maximum offensive potential. So I want you to call back towards the sound of my voice. Go. And eventually she'll pass the cars and get to where the handcuffing team is. The handcuffing team will take over. When they get her behind the vehicle so that you can do this handcuffing between or behind cover of concealment, you would then do the following. Go ahead, lay down on your stomach. Cross your ankles. Place your hands out to your sides, away from your body. Turn your palms up. Keep looking straight ahead. Do not move. Do you understand?
Yes.
Then your handcuffing team would go in. We're going to talk you through it. You're simultaneously going to do two different things. On this side, you're going to do a kimura with your knee, staying off of their torso. She'll grab the wrist and elbow, bring the hand towards the feet, ground the outboard knee, and put the inboard knee into her elbow. Nothing is on her person. I'm going to have you tap out when you don't like it. To apply more pressure and increase the shoulder impingement, she would go forward, tap. Okay? But here she's just controlling. While one officer is doing that, go ahead and come back off. The other member of the two-man arrest team, in this case it's a two-man, we have a three-man, we're showing the two-man, will come in at the same time, control the feet, come down, and gain the Sankyo again here. Again, nothing's on her respiratory system, so talk for us.
Hello, I can speak.
You can hear her breathing. There's no compromisation on her respiratory system. The reason I'm holding the Sankyo is if they're really strong, she tries to buck me off. Go ahead. She's just pulling me into this rope that is her arm currently. All right, once we're in position, which means we have control of her, that is when we'll go to the handcuffing. This time, I do the handcuffing working from the Sankyo. I go first, boom, and then my partner will bring that knee back past the bottom of the respiratory system, push the elbow in, and put the hand into the other Sankyo into the cuff. We always check the small of the back before we let go of the hands and double cuff, etc., etc. All right, let's get in position. What I want you to understand here is this is not working with weight, okay? It's working by deposting her. Do you understand what I mean by that? So she can't get up unless she has her hands to get up. Do you get it? So for example, if you're in your other handcuffing position you were going to do, go ahead, you were going to do it, okay? And she can push up on this hand, go ahead and knock her off here. You see? Okay? So that doesn't do anything, only it's breaking the law in California. So we're going to depost her instead. Got it? So go back into the position. Okay? And now, I don't want her to put this hand on the ground. Do you got it? So you're going to make sure this elbow goes in on this hand and that you have your two hands here in place. Okay? So you'll try to pull that hand on the ground. Not going to happen. Okay? And then you want to make sure that this is down because you're doing Sankyo and this elbow is tight. Okay, so now you try to pull that hand down, Virginia, go. Got it? So you try to get up now, Virginia. And she's deposted, so she can't get up. Do you get it? That's it. It's not us crushing her. It's us deposting her. Okay? So when you come back, your deposting is this elbow going in, so she can't put her hand on the ground. You got it? You don't have to do an arm bar. You just can't let her get her elbow out. Okay? So I'm doing that when I get the cuffs. Do you feel that, Virginia? Yep. She can't get her elbow out, so she can't put the hand down on the ground. Okay? That's what you're doing here. You're not trying to do anything. You're just keeping this inside. Do you get it? So you move that over. Go ahead, here it is, move it over, and you don't let that elbow out, you see? Okay, so when I get the cuffs in place, we'll get there. Hold on, okay? This hand can't let go. Because she can't get her elbow out. Go ahead and get your elbow out. You see, she can't get her elbow out. Okay? And you don't let her elbow out, and we can take our sweet time. And I have two hands to do that, okay? Which means I can get on the radio too, etc. Okay? So remember, you're deposting her, not using your weight to get them to not come up. Okay? That's only relevant to how strong they are and how heavy you are. Okay? And also how skilled they are. Okay? All right.